What's up, guys? Welcome to today's video, and we have a very cool special car here, and it's one of the nicest cars or Z's in Florida, in my opinion. I'm not very big on Z's, but this one looks really good. If I had a Z, it would probably look just like this. So this car is Christian Contron's car, my media guy, one of my really good friends. He's filming right now behind the camera. That's what he's really good at, and he's also really good at drifting. So he got into drifting kind of like after he started hanging out with me, right? Yeah. You know, he kind of like he was into it, but then he started really getting into it, and he hang out with me and like ask questions, and then he texted me one day. He's like, "Yo, I got this car. It's this really cheap price, and we have to go get it." And I was like, "Yep, let's go." So we drove all the way to Sarasota, Florida, and picked up this HRZ for $3,500. Now, most HRZs do not go below what, 6, 7? About $7 normally. Yeah. And the guy used to need the car gone. He didn't have any use for it. So the previous owner wanted to sell it because he put brakes on it, and then he couldn't figure out how to bleed the brakes, and he needed to sell it to buy speakers for his jet ski, which is very weird, but cool. Thanks. We got a nice car, and that's really cheap for a HRZ. And well, I didn't get the car for that. He got the car for that. But it is crazy where it's at now. We got this car. It was a completely stock Z. Faded red paint, but the interior was completely mint with like 60,000 miles for $3,500. All right, so this car has come a long way, and I'm very proud to what it is now, because like it looks amazing, the color and everything. But flashback to a year, two years ago.
It was March 19.
Wow. So yeah, a year and a half ish.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Damn, that's pretty fast, but it feels like forever. But anyway, got the car. What'd you do to it?
So we just started, it was at the time GK Kit came out with the V1, I guess just bolt-on angle kit. Yeah. We call it the poor boy kit.
Yes.
But we put it on, it was like $160. It was pretty bad.
It did not feel good, but it does work. Hey, it does work for sure.
Yep, it definitely worked. The new ones I hear are great.
Right.
The first one was a little rough. I didn't even have brake pressure at times. But I learned on that, and then from there, just simple bolt-on mods, like we did air intake, we did Bell Raceworks handbrake, and then the biggest purchase of the time was Matt definitely pushed me to get the DS series.
Yes,
BC.
for sure. If you guys are into getting coilovers to your car, I definitely recommend BC Racing DS series coils, the aggressive series coils. It's worth the extra $300 because the BRs, they're great. But like, even for normal driving, the DSs are so smooth and so nice. Can you vouch?
Sure. Yeah,
you agree too?
Yeah. Dude. I can drive this car on the street. I don't drive it that much. But if I have to, it honestly, it feels great.
Yeah, it's crazy. Like, it's so, like, my 2012 Subaru had BRs on it. My 20-year-old 240 with DSs literally drove smoother than my 2012 Subaru, I swear to God. But anyway, coilovers, and then after that, you got what else you get?
So basically that was it for a while. Just getting used to the car, trying to get as much seat time as possible.
But you also have a sim.
Yes.
So here, the sim helped him a lot. Yeah.
If you're starting, invest the money into the sim. If you have like $1,000, I know it's a lot, but you get like a basic sim. Will probably do the most for your driving. Yeah, for sure.
I don't have one, but they do help. I own a lot of like left foot braking and a lot of tricks you don't really notice in a real car on a sim.
Yep.
And you can, you can definitely tell the progression of a driver when you see them get in the car, because like not everybody can get in the car and go shred. You really can't. It happens sometimes, but like he got in the car and instantly like just understood, and like it progressed very fast, and you definitely shred. And he got the exact right mods and the exact car for that. So if you guys are trying to get into drifting, I mean, a Z is definitely the key car.
Yeah, the whole purpose for this build was like the ultimate seat time street car. Yeah. Even like as it is now, even with the cage. But we started off with that. We got coilovers on there, drove the car for a bit. Got really comfortable with the car, maybe a little bit too comfortable, put it into the wall.
Oh yeah, he did crash pretty hard. Airbag went off and everything.
Yeah, airbag went off. My buddy DR went through the windshield.
Yeah, he hit his head in the windshield. That was rough. Man, the history of a year and a half is crazy, dude.
Yeah, so that kind of started my relationship with Billy Mitchell.
Yes.
Billy Mitchell has his hands all over the car.
And you guys know Billy too. Billy does all my body work and a lot of the heavier work on my car, body-wise, fab-wise, all that kind of stuff. And he also does a lot of work for Christian. Did, I think the front bash bar and the whole front upper support for you after you crash the car, because those pieces are actually really expensive. The stock was a carbon like material piece, something like that.
They're like a carbon plastic.
Yeah, they're like $500.
Yeah,
right?
At least for the HR, I know the DEs are a little bit cheaper, but the HR, it was a pain to find them, and they're plastic. So I broke it there, and I broke it again at PBIR.
Right,
Basically
right.
said, I'm done with that. So Billy basically built a whole lower rad support for me, which is a little different.
It's lower and upper, right? Or is the whole front piece pretty much? Oh, he has the shocks too. I need to get these, guys. Please get these. Like $100. I haven't got it yet. I'm gonna get a hypocrite right now, but like those are sick. Every drift car, every car needs those. It's so convenient. But anyway, go ahead.
So actually the support's from the bottom, and then this is actually just I guess hood support here.
So you did dimple dies for the bumper support, and then you did a whole new front end detachable piece, which is very cool. My car will be getting the same similar kind of setup very soon. You guys see that soon, but they're coil rad as well. Coil rad is the best replacement for sure.
Yeah, that was definitely a suggestion of Matt as well. Again, just trying to make this car, seat time as much as possible. So using, cheap parts here and there, but keeping the main components definitely the premium parts.
But yeah, Billy did an awesome job in the front support here. He also did his bash bar right here, his CBMR. Looks super sick.
It's sad, it's nice running the bumper because it looks better, but you can't
really see it. But
nice
hey, that's a plus. You can fit the front bumper on with a bash bar.
Absolutely.
That's a big selling point for a lot of people. But he also did the main safest part of the car that you all should have at some point, not instantly, but you definitely do a roll cage. So most people gut the whole car when you do a roll cage, and Christian wanted to keep the interior for the car, so we had Billy do a very unique interior cage, and it looks really, really sick. So full cage, but it kept the interior, so the down bars and the pillar bars are a little bit off because he wanted to keep the interior, but it's super sick and super safe and very, very nice quality, and just super nice car. These are the LRB panels, the local guys in Tampa, Tampa, Florida, and he got a paint match to the car, which I think is really cool and really unique. That's so cool to me.
I'll talk about the paint too.
Right. He did the handbrake, like he said. Shifter is stock. He did some seats, steering wheel, simple stuff like that. And the car has turned into like one of the nicest Z's I've ever seen, in my opinion, because this thing looks badass. Oh, Billy also did a rear bash bar, BMR logo there. Really cool jack point, very unique looking. And you have a full exhaust too, right?
We have ISR, I guess resonated test pipes. Shout out to LZ.
Yeah, he got them from Adam, that's right.
And then I have the key to the car sounding so great is a resonated test. Resonated mid pipe.
Right, yeah. So these cars can sound like damn trumpets, and it does not sound good, but this car sounds really, really good. And going on from the exhaust, he got it tuned by Martin, RS Enthalpy. He's a very, very known Z tuner, or any tuner out there. Him and Freddie are very good friends, and they also go back and forth and help each other out, which is very cool to me. And he definitely shines in that area of tuning. So he has tuned by Martin on E85.
Basic E85 tune. The car made just over 300 horsepower.
That's a lot of horsepower.
Yeah, I believe it made like 303 on like a hot, sticky, like August day.
Oh, okay, yeah. So
we're getting the car retuned here in the next few weeks, and it's gonna be colder, so I'm excited to see the numbers for that.
The car, dude, it's also my first time seeing it in person all done. I haven't seen it yet. I've been busy doing stuff, but
the color.
Tell the story on the color. It's very unique.
The color is it's a pepper gray. It's actually a color off
Eleanor, right?
The Eleanor Mustang from Gone in 60 Seconds.
Nicolas Cage, it's a good movie.
And so I always love the color, and when I got the car, this is just kind of what I envisioned. Just very clean, simple.
Looks very. Who painted it again? I forget his name. Ray Vargas,
my
right?
buddy Ray Vargas, VR86.
Dude.
On Instagram.
I'll put his at right here. He does an incredible job for the price. You guys hit him up. I haven't got anything done by him yet, but I probably will soon.
Yep.
But dude, this paint job, not even gonna lie, it looks like a $5,000 paint job.
Yeah.
No question about it.
Ray, he can paint really well. He's a great guy. Definitely reach out to him.
Yeah. Also note that this car did not cost $5,000 to paint. It cost much cheaper than that for this quality of work. And Billy did some body work. He did Christian had a little boo-boo on this side. Wait, the door's right here.
Yeah.
Sadly, Christian's first event, right? Your first event with the new setup. Got a little crunchy crunch, in there. I'll put the clip in there because it's kind of sad.
People were like, "Oh, you made the car all night."
Yeah, but like first event, bro, you gotta fix that. I'd be pissed.
We gotta drive the car hard though.
Of course.
Like, oh, you're gonna get the car painted, and you're not gonna drive hard. No, we're gonna drive just.
Drive hard, but like
it's a Z.
If it was a bumper, I'd leave it. You'd leave it, right? But like that, it was. I'll show you guys. It was crunched.
If it was a front bumper, I'd leave it. Anything like that.
But he hit like the worst spot possible, and this whole thing right here was completely pushed in. And Billy Mitchell again does fabrication work, body work, pretty much anything you possibly want. He pulled this thing out, made it look brand new. If I didn't tell you guys would never know.
Yep.
But
Ray sprayed it right away. I call him the dream team. So.
Dude, he does crazy work for a crazy price, and he gets it done fast. The main thing of paint is waiting, and it sucks.
For sure.
But he does it very, very fast.
Yep.
Other than that, this car has come a long, long way.
Yeah.
And to top it off, he got some really, really sick wheels here.
Yep.
How did this go down?
Shout out to Chris over at Kansai.
Chris is awesome. He's the greatest guy. He's a very positive guy, down to help out, whatever. He wants to get more involved with the scene. And he's just a very down-to-earth guy, and he's just great, and he helps out a lot of people.
Yeah, they hooked us up with these Rokus, 18 by 9 in the front.
Yep. And then the rears are
10.5 in the back. And the
super
car
sick.
Wrapped in Kenda KR20s.
Yep. Kenda tires
in the front, 300s in the back.
Yes. It's like this is a jam. Like this is the perfect drift car starter pack, whatever. But like, do it over time. Like people will complain like, "Oh, you guys put so much money in the cars," and like, but like we don't just drop 10 grand in a second. No. It's over time.
It's like I searched probably, well over a year and a half to find this car. In HR in particular,
right?
So it's like you have to wait. You just can't jump into a car that's 10 grand.
Right.
The fact that like even if you save 10 grand, the fact that I got the car for 35, it allowed me to spend that extra money along the way.
Right.
That you normally put into the car for the purchase price.
Right. So. But this is in my opinion, the nicest Z in Florida. Sorry guys, if you have a Z, this is the nicest Drift Spec Z at OSW. Stock engine. Completely stock engine, just a tune and intakes. Oh, he has intakes too, by the way.
Yep.
I try to go over everything I see here, but this car has come a long way, and I'm very stoked for Christian to progress, and he's doing very, very good. It's really cool seeing people to help me out, progress themselves, and I can give input and help them as well.
Yeah, Matt is going to be helping me. I'm going to be competing with this.
Oh
car.
Yeah, so there's an event at OKC. Street League, like Texas.
Yep, kind of like Lone Star Drift.
Right.
I guess Orlando Drift. Shout out to John and the Orlando Drift team.
Yep.
What they're doing. It's going to be January 23rd. Yeah. Street League, so you have to have the stock motor,
stock engine in the car,
engine like that. And I think there's like a horsepower cap of 400.
Right. And after that, they're doing a higher class with like swap cars and normal stuff. I would be driving, but you guys know my car is down and being fixed and stuff like that. But I'm gonna go spot for Christian and crew for him and help him out and get him on the podium because I believe he can definitely 100% do it.
We'll see. Yeah, I want to have fun and learn in the day, so we'll see what happens.
For sure. But god dang, this thing. I pulled in the driveway. I was like, god damn, that thing looks good, dude. So good. Like I love black and gray. I love silver, as you guys know, all that kind of stuff. But man, this thing looks so pretty. And like, again, if I had a Z, boom. That's literally what it would look like, just like that. Done deal.
KBD.
Oh yeah, KBD lip, and he has what fenders are these?
The Craft Carbon.
Right.
Shout out
over
to
fenders.
Hunt.
Oh yeah, that was a good one. Yeah, I want to have got those ones.
Yeah, that's basically it.
Dude, it looks like I'm stoked for you, and I'm stoked to actually drive with you with both our cars looking nice and sounding sick. We haven't even driven yet. Well, we have, but like not like my car wasn't done, his car wasn't done. It was more like we were kind of learning.
Were in like
weird spots.
Yeah.
For angle, he did have FDF angle set up on this before. He got for a really good deal, tried it out. He liked it, but then he was already planning on getting a Wisefab later on. So he sold the FDF, bought Wisefab V2, and he likes it, right?
Yeah, I love it. So again, we started with like the budget angle, and then I was able to get FDF, try that out. I really liked it. It was definitely a good middle ground. It was just the Mantis kit, so not the Mega Mantis kit, so it was still pretty affordable. I recommend that. If you can just jump to that, go ahead and do that. And then I got a good deal on a used Wisefab kit.
Yeah, for sure.
Love that kit, still getting used to it, but it's just so beefy. I don't want to have to worry about parts breaking and stuff like that. So
Wisefab for angle in the rear. He has full ISR arms, solid diff bushing, all that kind of stuff, all the good stuff. So
we have Bell,
super dialed. Oh yeah,
Bell Raceworks grip kit.
Dynamic toe, so you can adjust your dynamic toe with each slot for more grip. It's definitely the best thing ever. It's very, very cool. It's very simple because like you'll be on grid and you're like, okay, I want more grip. You go boop, and you go boop, and then you have more grip. Kill mode or fun mode or loose mode. You can kind of do whatever you want, but if you got to do a whole alignment for that, it's a lot of math and figuring out things, but this thing definitely does a lot better.
Bell Raceworks just diff brace.
Right, so. Diff brace. That's the biggest seller that Bell does. Bell does an amazing job marketing those and making those. Makes a huge difference on every Z because they always break. They break the stud that goes in the subframe, and that braces the diff so it doesn't break, and it's very solid on hard clutch kicks and stuff like that. And it's
rigidity.
So it's very good product that Bell makes, and very stoked that he makes those.
Local homies for sure.
For sure, he's a good guy and does good work, and did my cage in my car. Yeah, this car is super dialed suspension wise as well. But I will say, if you guys are new to drifting, don't go buy a car, make it super nice and go drive it. Drive it, beat the crap out of it, break things physically or the drivetrain or anything, or hit a wall, fix it later. Get to a spot where you're comfortable, then make the car nice because you don't want to go spend all this money and crash it and be upset and get depressed and not drive because that happens all the time. But the car looks amazing. Make it nice when you get to a certain point in your driving career, if you want to call it that. But this thing is really pretty, and a bunch of people's talents went into this car, just like any other car, and it shows. So it is really pretty. And it's a vision that he had, and it came to reality. So,
so
it is sick.
To the Florida squad. So hopefully we're getting rid of the Florida Z with the bash.
Oh yeah, all those memes and stuff. Yeah, no, this is going to be
2021. Yeah, between me and Billy and a couple other guys. Yeah, so we're going to make some Z's look nicer. I know Matt hates on them.
I don't hate on them. I just I don't know. This is cool. This is perfect, but like the ones that just annoy me. You know what I mean? Yeah. You know what I mean? It's just a thing. But like this looks great. There's definitely other nice Z's out there that are very nice. I will not hate on them because they are nice cars and they spent money on them and they took time, just like I did on my 240. 240 is older, I know, but yeah, this thing looks very good. I'm stoked, and now it's just up from here. So this video is a lot of talking. It's okay because it's showing a very cool story that has become a very, very beautiful thing, and I'm very stoked for my friend Christian. Like I said before, Christian does all my media stuff, filmed by BVS, his own business, he does every day. He's very, very talented, does amazing work. If you guys need any commercial work, video work, whatever you want, hit him up. He did do an amazing Kansai commercial with Peter and his full-on crew. It literally looks like a full-on commercial out of freaking Hollywood. They spent a ton of time and had it all planned out like a real movie, all the radios and all his crew. It was so cool. And
again, thank you,
Kansai
for that.
For sure.
Be on the lookout for some new content with Matt.
Coming this year. We got some cool stuff coming with me too with the Red camera. We're gonna do a lot of cool stuff this year coming up in 2021. Bunch of stuff gonna happen. I have a lot of things in my head, but like that's not even close to what's gonna happen. So it's gonna be crazy. It's gonna be sick. My car is gonna be really crazy. His car, I'm sure, will get even crazier, and he'll probably get another car soon. But similar. So it might sound like mine. It might be the same kind of brand. You know, glorious noises. But anyway, thank you guys for watching. Make sure to like, subscribe, and go check out his video stuff and all of his driving. This thing is definitely really cool, and I'm stoked for the future. But I'll see you guys soon. Go buy a poster. Fire poster, Limited S13 poster, and the Fresh Build poster are on my website, shulman.com. I'll have shirts up soon. I'm trying my best, but the holidays and COVID are being really annoying. So stay tuned. They'll be up soon. And go drift and buy a cool car and then be broke. Okay, bye.